All right, guys. Good morning. I just moved all the cars. I even got to move the RX-7. That was I always like driving that car. Yeah, there's something about road just pop. But we still Honda races out here. So, anyways, yep, we're in the garage. I'm gonna show you guys in a second. But like I said, I just moved all the cars out of the driveway because we're taking El Kuko right here for an alignment and corner bounce. And then obviously there's no car right there. That's where the street car was because the street car is right here. Obviously, you know, I'm gonna discuss the elephant in the room right here. This giant intercooler on the floor and this nice Precision 6266 sitting on the hood with a manifold. But if it isn't obvious yet, this car is gonna go B series turbo. No VTEC, because that's the motor I have. So it's gonna be no VTEC, B series turbo. I already have new headlights, forks. Well, new to me, forks and taillights and all that stuff. Coming from my buddy Bjorn in Colorado. Shout out to him, gave me a great deal on all that. But yeah, so the car's going B series turbo. That's not why it's in here. It's really just in here to get out of the way so I could get this car out. But yeah, so that's the plan. Shout out to Noel for the turbo kit. Everything's precision. I mean, that's just an intercooler. But whoever did the work did really good. Like, I like all the welds and stuff. But even the turbo is precision, the wastegate's precision, and the ball valve is precision. So right now I'm just waiting for Harrison with his tow truck to come so we could take the car over there. But yeah, pretty much besides that, the car's ready to roll. Got the helmet in there, the slicks, my suit's inside. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready to rock. Oh, here's the rest of the stuff too. It's got a precision, this is the blow-off valve, and then where's the wastegate? Oh, the wastegate's in here. It's got a precision wastegate too, which I guess people could say this one's pretty big. Pause. But yeah. So we're getting ready to roll there. Then we'll take the old race car out, and then we'll take his once we're done, we'll take his brother and move him over. But yeah. So we have a Kuko, and I've dubbed this car since I had it for 2 years. Absolutely just moving around the driveway, doing absolutely nothing. La abandona, which in Spanish just means the abandoned. So, which is pretty much what it was. But like I said, just waiting for Harrison to get here, and then, yeah, we'll get rolling. And our chariot has arrived. Oh, it's obvious here too.
Yeah, push the car all the way over here.
I tried to push it yesterday with Lala. Yeah, I didn't record it, but the tow truck showed up. He started laying the thing down and blew out a line. So that sucked. So now we're gonna take the trailer. Alright, so I traded Xavi the DA for the CRX. That's a lie. But, alright, so swapped out the CRX. It was in the trailer, so now we're gonna get a Kuko in there. And, yeah, man. I think now you could kind of, oh.
Estoy montando, tiene 15 y
el macho que dentro isso é que Carlos puede ser la red y la todo.
Alright guys, so been working on the car. I got lights all around, put the tail lights in. Shout out to Bjorn for the Euro rears. He also sold me some front ones and some other stuff, but I got the wires ran, our Marusa wires, but we're having problems with car won't start. I don't know, it's either not getting spark or something. We originally had a problem that the fuel pump was turning on every time I put the ground on the battery, and I fixed that with Wireware's help, so we got that done. Shout out to Albert. But yeah, I don't know if it's something that I did or they gotta fix something, put something in the fuel tech to change something, but I don't know, we're just not getting it to, I'm not getting it to turn on, so I don't know, you gotta see. Alright, so I guess the battery was just that low, so I kept cranking it and I noticed some signs of life, and eventually it just turned on. So I was like, nice, because I was looking in the fuel tech, everything was programmed how it should have been, because we really shouldn't have had any reason to, you know, do whatever. But it's running, I'm happy. This header kind of sounds weird. He's running rich, but I'm happy. Everything's wired up. In a little bit. All right, so I was doing a compression test. I only did a compression test on one cylinder, which was cylinder 4. Came out to 150, but because you know, we thought the car sounded a little weird, and I just wanted to be sure. And even though everybody's like, it's not compression, I just wanted to be sure. So it's not, even though we only did one. But come to find out, cylinder 3 isn't getting any spark, and it's not the coil, because when we swap this part on the harness, it gets spark. So when I swap cylinder 2 with 3, it gets spark. So Now it's just trying to figure out why it's not getting spark, if it's a ground wire, if it's, I don't know what it is, but yeah. And I mean, the car's dumping a lot of gas, so it's kind of obvious it's not sparking. So anyways, I'm gonna go see a couple people to see what we can do to figure it out. And yeah, I'm happy it's not a compression thing, which a bunch of people told me it wasn't, but I'm rather be safe than sorry and find out that something's wrong. So yeah, but anyways, I will see you guys in a little bit, and hopefully we have some sort of answer. And these are the plugs I just took out, by the way. They're all, yeah, it's from the car being rich, but yeah. But I put new plugs in there, so hopefully that'll be a little better, but we still gotta figure out why cylinder 3 isn't sparking off. Need a little help from brake cleaner. He don't want no smoke. He doesn't want any smoke. Hey, there's a thing there. Sounds way different. And they'll find something wrong with there's a wire pulled out on cylinder 3. And then we had an issue that we had to fix the ground inside, but got all that fixed yesterday and the day before. And now it sounds way better. Alright guys, so I got out of work. Car gave me a little bit of trouble with the freaking oil change. I cut my hand on the filter because I couldn't find my wrench, so I decided to put a screwdriver through it. And it the side that I poked it through freaking cut my hand. But we're here. There's a car on the dyno now. And then yeah, as soon as that car's done, we'll be ready to go. Dang! Yo, this trailer has it out for me. All right, so I got a little excited and then I ran out of here because we couldn't breathe. But first pull, 317. Javier still hasn't touched the degree yet. So that's what how the motor was. The only thing we changed was these wires, the coils. That's it, and the header. But 317 to start off, I'm happy. That's good. And I'm starting to cry again. Yeah, 317. We beat 308. And it spun, so we could take some air out of these things. But yeah, 317. I look like I'm crying. Maybe I am. I might be busy. 317. I'm happy.
No, it's good.
114. Yeah, wow, that's a nice graph.
It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful graph. 317. So come to find out, we thought the car was on like 4 degrees of timing. It's on 0. We just made 317. I'm happier than a pig in mud right now. I was gonna say that. I'm trying to be friendly, but 317.
Who said that?
I don't know, probably you. But yeah, so 317 on 0 degrees of timing. So right now I think they just moved it to 4. So moved it to 4. So now we're gonna see what it does on 4. We only did 1 pull, so that's good. Look at that guy. It's a motley crew up in here. So that's the plan. We're going right there. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Yeah, I seen it.
Why? I don't know. Mine got it a couple times.
16.
And it was better power bank.
All right, go ahead.
When we moved the cam,
Yeah. Now it's at 6 degrees.
yeah, so we lift from the bottom like 24 horsepower more from here. If I me, I'll just let them there.
Yeah. Because
24.
well,
this is
it's
the blue
losing
line.
horsepower. That's up top, these numbers. So if you look, the blue line is up higher than the red and the green, and then it kind of goes down. But this is already top end. So we're not really worried about this. We're worried about down through the middle and keeping it up high on RPM and consistent. Because we're all motors, so we need all that so we can do that. But that's what we're worried about.
That's fucked up, Megan.
What?
You got trying to speak English in front of the video. You should have just told us to speak Spanish.
I could have put some subtitles. Then we put it to 4, and right now it's at 6. So it's looking good. It is looking good.
How, bro?
I'm probably gonna owe this kid a McChicken still though.